All right, today's the day. We're gonna go get our car. Yeah, it's been about 4 weeks and they only take cash. So that kind of threw me out. I didn't know until yesterday. So I had to find a large amount of cash in like 2 hours. Anyways, let's just go get the car. All right, so I didn't film in the shop because it's kind of like a, come pick up your car thing, which I don't mind. It looks fucking good, honestly. It does look less aggressive than a full-on carbon fiber hood, but I think it looks way more clean, being paint matched with everything. And then front bumper is painted. I'll show you guys that. All right, there it is, somewhat. Show you guys later when we actually install it. Just for those guys. There it is, sticker. For some reason I didn't get the sticker for the lip, if it's supposed to come with one. All right, so back inside, I'm gonna go ahead and just download this new revision to my Hyundai. I just hope it finishes. God damn. Thank you. Alright, so I'm gonna have to figure out what's going on with the phone. Sometimes the audio doesn't work, sometimes the video gets super exposed, as you'll see. But anyways, this is just us putting on the epoxy. It almost fucking caught on fire. There were some low spots, sanded it. We'll eventually maybe go over it again. It actually looks pretty good on the car, you'll see later. But that was about it. Alright, everything's in the car that I think is it that I need. I didn't spray paint these. The fucking mesh. Supposed to spray paint it black, I think, and it didn't. So I don't know. Maybe leave the mesh out, or we just go stop by, grab a spray can. All right, so I'm pretty sure we've all been through this. Something that should take what we think maybe like 2 hours or so. This took I don't know, 10 hours, 11 hours. Pretty much it was straightforward. Take out the little push pins at the bottom. Taking off the bumper was pretty straightforward. Now assembling it was a little difficult because you get the instructions from Varis. Obviously it's in Japanese. Obviously you can translate it, but even then the translation is very rough. So that's what we ran into. This is me spraying the vents, basically the mesh. I didn't do it properly only because I didn't really care for it. I know it's gonna get damaged anyways, but the main focus was to just not have anything large fly in and hit my intercooler or my condenser or something like that. Again, taking off the front bumper was really easy. There's a couple videos on YouTube, so sped through that. Now the difficult part was about the new front bumper after I had to polish it again to get all the scratches out that we sanded in. After that, it was all about just figuring out how to get everything on the new bumper, fog lights and all. These rivets right here that I dropped in, I would say 4 out of the 7 stripped. I have no idea why. These little things were a little difficult. I don't really know how to cut them because the pictures on the various instructions are 2017 to 2019 and I have a 2020. So
It kind of confused me. I didn't really care. I just cut it. I think it's a clearance issue, or you need to cut it because of clearance. And then also, I didn't know because it doesn't say in the instructions, but you want to go ahead and shave down some of your crash bar, which I didn't either. With that said, it was a tough fit. There's supposed to be a total of 6 screws holding it in, 3 on each side. I think we only have 1 on each side. Another reason why it took so long is because nothing's labeled either. All the screws and nuts and washers and rivets are all in the same bag. So I wanted to make sure I was putting stuff in the right place. Everything from the OEM bumper that needed to be cut, like the under panel, and then also those eyebrows, or claws they call it. I just cut it with the razor blade and then just ripped it off. Doesn't need anything too bad. With this, the fog lights, you're supposed to have 4 brackets in total. I did, but I had 2 small ones, 2 large ones, and the large ones didn't fit. And I was told later that the large ones are for your license plate. So I was missing 2 small ones, so that was kind of a bummer. And then also I was missing the Varis sticker for the lip. So a couple of things missing for a super expensive bumper, which sucks, but I think it may be the last thing I order that's a real Japanese product. And then we run into this again. Forgot it was 2020. We have Honda Sensing. Pain in the ass because when we're about to put it on, it didn't fit for some reason, and that's why it was hitting the sensing. So those license plate brackets, I don't know if you guys can hear the dogs in the back. I've basically made it to where it would hold the Honda Sensing right here, and it's a little flimsy, it bounces up and down, but I just needed it out of the way. However, the light's still on, so till this day, so I have to take it off, figure out a better placement, and then hopefully the code clears. But as of right now, the code will not. And of course, ending up with more screws and bolts than you started with.
There's some rollers, but man, just right now that shit looks fucking menacing. So I'm like, where the fuck are my fog lights? I didn't plug them bitches back in. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Alright, next day. I'm washing this up. Just get it all clean and prepped. Still good on the ceramic coating, so that's a plus. And the final review, I'm gonna wash this motherfucker too. But it's looking good. You could barely notice the defects on the lip, unless you're really looking for it. But yeah, I'm happy.